Hi everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking about my current reads. In fact, I'd like to know what are your current reads. Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe, hit that bell icon, etc. All right, so what am I reading right now? This is early March and I am currently reading, in fact, I just started it. Literally, I just started this morning when I was on my morning bike ride. It is written by Emily Henry, the first book I've read of her. She has quite a few out, and it's called Book Lovers. Definitely, obviously, it's a romance, if anybody's not sure about that. She has quite a few books out with similar titles, and so I'm looking forward to this. I have been wondering about her work for a while, and I know some people who've read some of her work and liked it, so I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I just listened to about 20 minutes of it on my morning bike ride, so so far so good. It starts with a prologue, so that always kind of surprises me because as somebody who writes fiction myself and studies the writing of fiction, etc., prologues and epilogues we're always told never do them. However, I have to say a lot of books, especially chick lit and romance books, seem to have a prologue and an epilogue. So what's up with that? But anyway, so far I really like it. Like I said, only 20 minutes into it, so that's all I can tell you about. All right, the next book that I'm reading is actually also a romance, in the romance genre. This one it's a physical book I am reading. And it's called That Birthday in Barbados. I have read, her name is Inglis Cooper, and I read one of her books before. I have a review of it. It was called, I believe it's That Month in Tuscany. I loved That Month in Tuscany, loved it. I think I may even gave it 4 or 5 stars on Goodreads. So far I'm really disappointed. I'm going to try to read some more. I am like 30 pages, how far am I into it? 33 pages. So I really just started 33 pages into it, but so far, okay, first of all, the meet cute is lame. It's like, she sees him, he sees her, ooh, they like each other, I don't know. And she also, of course, she's going to Barbados, obviously. On the way there, she meets a woman on the plane and they're BFFs 5 seconds after they meet. Also kind of lame, so that's a problem. And then another thing that kind of struck me, and I have an extra little tabby thing in here to mark it. The point of view is messed up. And I know people do multiple points of view. Usually it's like the girl, then the guy, then maybe another character, etc. But this is mixed in with, like, 1 minute it's a third person point of view, then it's first person point of view, then it's third person point of view. It's on like one page. That to me, it just seems sloppy and confusing as a reader. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to like it better. So far I'm really disappointed, but hopefully it'll get better. I will let you know. So the other thing I'm reading on and off, because it's a very emotional read. It is a book that my father wrote before he passed away, which was really just a few months ago. And I knew he was kind of working on this. He actually did email my sisters and myself little bits of this, but I did not realize how, it's 95 pages, all capitalization. The whole thing is written in capital letters, okay? I didn't realize how big it was. But it's sort of a mixture autobiography, diary, manifesto, his thoughts on, whatever, fill in the blank. A lot of political stuff. He was very into conspiracy theories and things like that, but he was also he was just a wonderful man and we miss him. But anyway, I've been getting through this, and it's one of those things, like I thought initially I was just gonna like sit down and read the whole thing, and I just can't do it because, like I said, it's a very, very emotional read for me, and it's not something I feel like I can just plow through. So I'm extremely grateful that he did this. I knew, like I said, he was working on it, but I didn't know how extensive it was. And I'm really glad he did it. I think his grandchildren will appreciate it. I do not have any children of my own, but I do have nieces and nephews who I think they'll appreciate it. He actually writes in here that that's one of the reasons he was writing this was for them, that he knew that his daughters knew a lot of what he was saying already, even though he also commented we don't always pay attention. So sorry, Dad. But actually, I think we were paying attention, but he, you know, he's got a little bit of humor in here too. But yeah, that's the other thing I'm reading, and it kind of made me actually think about, I don't know if I would personally write something like this, you know, even though I'm not a young chick. I don't have, like I said, I don't have kids, so I don't really know what the purpose of doing that would be. And I don't tend to really like to write autobiographical or diary type stuff. I always say I'm going to do a diary and then I never keep it up. So I'm much more into writing pretend fiction type of stuff, or nonfiction because it's related to, you know, like a job or something. So, but it does, I'm really grateful he did this. And, you know, it's something, if you've ever thought of doing something like this, I would encourage you to do it. You know, sitting down and writing your thoughts about different topics. Like I said, it's kind of a diary, autobiography mixture kind of thing. A lot of what he calls flashbacks. So he'll put a date on there, you know, 2018, whatever. But then he'll say flashback, and then he'll talk about something that happened when he was a kid. So if you have kids, I would say write something like this. Someday they will appreciate it. So anyway, let me know down in the comments below your thoughts. And thanks for stopping by to see what's on my bookshelf.